Hi there, I'm Lavanna Fane. Welcome to the Witcher Enhanced Edition Hard Mode, Part 7. So, night has fallen, and we've already done our, our creation. We have our alchemy, we've got our necrophage oil, and we've got our cat potion. So, we can head on up to the crypt. We should meet quite a few Barghests on the way. So, the guards will come in and help you if they spawn this close to the compound, which is useful, but it can also be quite annoying if you're not actually wanting help, because they do get in the way a bit. We're not going to go too far this way, because I don't want to set off Odo's dog, or anything like that. I just wanted to get that extra Barghest. And there's a ghoul out. Nice. Okay. Executed. Nice. Very nice. Because we don't actually have our necrophage oil on, so it would have been a bit of a tough fight. Oh, there we go. Not very tough, but tough enough. Okay, so from the ghoul we got some white vinegar and some ghoul blood, and from the Barghests we keep getting ectoplasm sometimes, but mostly death dust, and also we'll be getting beast fangs from possibly the Barghests, but also sometimes it's from the rabid dogs. Remains. Oh, one of the travellers must have come this way and been killed by the ghoul. Oh, I do feel a bit bad for him. Executed. Nice. I do love Ard. It's probably my favourite sign. Okay, now sometimes in these abandoned houses there are ghouls. So we'll just check on the inside on the off chance that one will spawn. Doesn't look like. Okay. Head over here. Not this time, no. Okay. Well, that's fine. We don't really need that. Okay, there's more Barghests. Hey. Executed. I love Ard. Some people consider Igni to be the sign of choice, but I think it's Ard, really. Just being able to instant kill things as soon as you stun them makes it very useful. But I suppose Igni, it does give a damage over time, but it doesn't really compare to an instant kill, really. Okay. And executed. So I could Because we are down a little bit on health. I could take a swallow potion. Or I could take some food. So we did manage to get a bit of fruit last episode, and it doesn't really sell for much, so the fruit it's good for gifts if you need to, but I think we've done all of the gifting we can with food, so might as well just have some. Yeah. Right click to use. That was one heck of a blueberry. Executed. Okay. And executed again. Nice. I mean, it doesn't give as much healing, but you can keep eating food. And it doesn't give you toxicity. Hey. Oh, I am liking this. Very nice. Getting a lot of Barghests tonight. Maybe it's because I'm low health. Maybe that's it. Maybe. But I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, so let's get as many as we can. Should I continue on with this until we get to the crypt? Or should I take a swallow potion? I mean, I might as well take the swallow potion. Only because it would be a bit of a waste. A waste of an episode just to show you how I died, rather than, you know, how I fought Moth. But otherwise, that would be awesome. If it is because I'm low health. I don't know, I usually keep my health up a lot easier. A lot better. Not easier. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Executed. The unfortunate thing being that my sign went awry. I shot it off into the distance rather than at an enemy, which was rather silly of me, but you know, what can you do? It happens sometimes. But yeah, that would be quite interesting. I'll have to, while I'm doing my circuit at night, I'll have to check that out. See if I get more attacks if I'm lower on health than I do if I'm not. Because it might be worth just only using food to keep me around half. If it's going to get me more creatures to kill, you know. That could be interesting. We'll just go straight into the crypt, I think.
Seems the contents of that bottle caused the woman's death. The ghouls came for her remains.
Okay, dark areas. Drink the cat potion or light a torch to improve visibility in dark areas like caves and crypts. So there's a ghoul over there that we can see. And there's this poor girl here. And right there is a glass vial, which we can pick up. First things first, though. We're going to put this necrophage oil onto our blade. Yeah, now we look radioactive. Let's grab that vial. There we go. Glass vial. A small glass vial sometimes used to store poisons. which should tell you everything that you need to know about that girl. Poor thing. Hey, okay. Executed. Nice. Anyway, as I was saying, girl's corpse. The girl's corpse must have lured the ghouls. Seems the contents of that bottle caused her death. Poor thing. Well, she's certainly considerate by taking her body to the the easy cleanup crew. Okay, now it is completely dark in here, so I can't actually see anything. Luckily, it doesn't really matter because Geralt can still attack and kill everything. But if we take our cat potion, now we can see. I really like that mechanic. I do. It's one of the things that makes it more immersive, I guess. Yeah. Just to be able to do stuff like that. Ah, we have a place of power here. So if we didn't go to the one outside, then we can do that here. And we didn't go to the one outside, so might as well perform the ritual of magic. And that has given us sign intensity increased by 100%, which is very useful. So that ghoul can't get to us because of that cave-in. And that cave-in won't be cleared until I think we have to talk to Mikkel and tell him about clearing this. And then that will get moved and the rest of the crypt will be opened up. So, there we go. So, now, these are a little bit too much for us all at once. So, there we go. 1, 2. And if we can wait until our endurance regenerates, but it takes too long. If we had another Tawny Owl potion, then that would have gone even easier, but it's not necessary. So the main thing to remember there is don't stay in the middle of the room. You always need to back up. Otherwise they'll surround you, and ghouls are nasty. They can and will beat you to death just right here, so something to keep in mind. Okay. A dice box, just in case you didn't pick the ones up from the thugs that were attacking Zoltan, which we obviously did. Some beer, food, and a tidy few orans. Nice. And this is Igni, the Circle of Inner Fire. Okay, you've learned the Igni sign, which can be used to cause damage to opponents and to light fires. Choose a sign on the left of the screen. Right-click on the target to cast the sign. Tip: enhance signs to cast them over longer distances. Alright, so we now have Igni. A flaming charge that causes damage to targets and may set them on fire, which is... it's nice. I do like that. So these are the two signs that we're going to be using the most. I prefer Ard, personally, but Igni has more versatile use, I suppose, because quite a few of your enemies later on are going to be immune to stun or knockdown or stuff. Igni, there's not many things that are immune to being set on fire, so it's easier. It is easier to get some extra damage with Igni than it is to finish things off with Ard, I suppose. I still prefer the instant kill though. I prefer the instant kill of Ard to a bit of damage over time from Igni. But they're both very useful and we will be using both of them. And unfortunately, I think that's all of the spawns from this crypt right now. Oh well. Let's get right into the corners and make sure that there's nothing else to spawn. Oof, that's it. That really is it. Okay. It's a shame. Alright, that's it. That's the crypt. So, next up, we're going to go over to the waterfront. Hey, Modlist. That's nice. We're going to go to the waterfront and attack some drowners. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, nice. Okay. Actually, let's show Igni. So it's very underwhelming at the minute, but you do have to remember that I've put an extra point in add to cause stun, and Igni doesn't have an extra point in it just yet, so it's not been upgraded in any way. So add is going to be more effective. But yeah. Nice. Very nice. And it only works, I think, right now, if you're really close to your enemy. I'm pretty sure it said that you need to upgrade the distance. Yeah. Attack from a distance. So right now, it's only a 45-degree angle, and it's pretty much right in front of us. But when we get the distance on it and then increase the angle, it'll be just as useful as add is right now. Just need to put some points into it, which we will be doing. Ooh. Yeah. The beast. So we're being attacked by 3 Barghests, I think it is. Yep. 1, 2, and we'll take the 3rd one down with just a sword. Nice. Very nice. That would be so much easier, easier still, if we had Spectre Oil. We'd be carving through them like they're not even there. But they're not exactly... Barghests aren't all that difficult to fight right now. That's not to say that they're not dangerous, they are. And they can quickly overwhelm you if you keep getting that bleed effect. That can take your health down quite quickly. Because it's not just vitality draining, it makes your attacks less effective as well. So try not to underestimate the Barghest. But you know, when it's one on its own, it's really not a problem. So it's unfortunate that I am running around grabbing all of these plants at the same time. So during the day, I'll probably go around collecting as many plants as I can so that I can ignore them during the night, so I can get further around my circuit without worrying, really. Without worrying that I'm going to be missing things. Another rabid dog. Okay. One thing with the signs, it's very easy to get complacent with your sword work if you're mostly doing signs instead. Oh. Right. Whenever you come inside these houses, you'll notice that your signs have been turned off. That's really annoying. Oh. There we go. It's extremely annoying. But not the end of the world. Okay. And we'll check in here as well. Again, our sign turned off. But we still have the necrophage oil as well. So we don't really need to worry. Nice. And we've gained a level. Anything else spawning? No? Okay. Nice. But yeah, when you're going into these houses, keep an eye on your signs. Make sure that they are still selected. We're not going to go across the bridge just yet. I don't want to trigger that. But down here is where the drowners are. Hey, nice. Okay. And... there we go. So, we can do group style against drowners. Now, group style doesn't do as much damage. And I still prefer fast style against them, but if you're getting, like, really stuck with them, group style might save you. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. I'd prefer to just knock them down with Ard and then reposition, but, you know, it's not a bad tactic using group style. But it's best done if you've upgraded group style, really. And you know what? Let's have a blueberry. That does not look like a blueberry, does it? It looks like a bot skin or something. Okay. And we've got another drowner here. Come on. Because of my elevation, is it? Annoying. But considering how easy I've had it so far, I don't mind. I mean, it's not exactly difficult. Drowners are like the rats of every other game. They're one of the first things that you'll take on, and they're easy, so... Oh, you may have noticed that my screen is still looking a little strange around the edges, and that's because the cat is still on. Because it lasts for so long. Got kind of a fisheye effect, I suppose. You could say. Interesting. Oh, I'll go around this way just to see if I can get any more Barghests to spawn. No. That's a shame. Oh well. I was hoping, but never mind. Sometimes the drowners will spawn on this bank as well, here. But it doesn't look like they're going to this time. Nah. So I don't want to go over to that side because I don't want to start the Royal Huntsman's hunt target quest just yet. So we're just going to come back around, go to the cave for the Suant mushroom, and then go back to the inn, and we'll do some boxing. So we'll probably just have some Barghests, I think. Maybe a ghoul, but I doubt it. Should just be Barghests. Oh, grab that hellebore. I want to get that Berbicane as well. You might notice that sometimes... Yeah, If you go around these chapel things, Barghests will appear. Almost like they're summoned here. Well, maybe not, but, you know. Conspiracy and all that. These militia guys, they are so weak. They are very easily killed. So, don't waste your time trying to save them. Oh, come on, don't crash. Seriously. Oof. I honestly thought that was it. There we go. Okay. There we go. One village militia guy survived. But don't worry, there's always tomorrow night. Hey, some orans. So I don't think the militia get replaced either, unfortunately. Which is kind of a shame. Because I like seeing them. And it is kind of fun to fight with somebody, but I mean, they're very weak. It's not worth it. It's not worth worrying about them. Nice. Okay. Just the one. And there's another dog here. Oh, poor thing. It's like the game has something against dogs. The poor things, they sound so terrified, so pitiable. And then all you have to do is get close to them and they die. It's horrid. Poor things. Anyway. It happens. Around witches, I suppose. These things just happen. See if this shrine will spawn any. Yes, yes it will. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'll check out this house. Oh. Got some Barghests here. More Barghests. Nice. And executed. Nice. Oh, I do love it when it just works out that way. Very nice. Yeah, I might as well head straight down to the cave. Why not? I'll check in the house on the way back. Ooh. Another vision of the beast. Which means more Barghests. Executed. Executed. Take a swallow potion. Executed. Nice. Okay. Just kind of goes to show how useless food really is in vitality regeneration. I mean, it's enough to keep you from the edge, but not if you're actively being attacked. I suppose I could switch to Igni for the last leg of this, just to have a bit of a contrast, I suppose. So all that's in here is a suent mushroom and a fireplace. But this is one of the few places to get a suent mushroom. You really can't get enough suent mushrooms. That doesn't open until later on. So, no point spending too much time down here. Just head straight back out. And go to the inn. There might be a couple more Barghests. Yes. Yeah. I still vastly prefer Ard. But you know what? Our necrophage oil is still on. 19 hours left. That's awesome. I do like that about this game. Things are made to last, so it's not a one fight thing. I'll put Ard back. Yeah. Just because it's far more useful right now. And assuming nothing else has spawned, it's not following me. No, I'll just check in here. Real quick. Nothing. Okay. But we do have a Barghest. Or we did. Apparently the Barghest decided no. Well, never mind. Maybe it's too close to day? I don't know. That was strange. Chat with this traveller.
No work for you.
Well, that is a shame. That was weird. Well, the Royal Huntsman is over there. He'll give us some quests later, but we're going to be avoiding him while we're doing our grinding. We'll go to him after that. Right. It sounds... It seems like it's too close to dawn for any more enemies to spawn, so... No point in hanging around. Okay. Oh, the blacksmith is out.
Yes?
I have some things to sell you. Blacksmiths can forge you a new sword from meteorite. Left-click forge in the dialogue, then select the sword type. You need at least 3 pieces of meteorite to forge a new sword. Tip, blacksmiths can also burn runes into your silver sword. You need at least 3 runes to have them branded into a blade. Okay. So let's get rid of the axe. And get rid of the Temerian steel dagger. So I have quite a bit of money now. That's good. These are the only things that can be sold to the blacksmith, other than meteorite and runes. So, it's useful. Now where? Here.
Yes?
That means that we actually... Yes, I want to sell that to you. I'll sell those as well. We actually have enough money for this Subterranean Plants book, which is 300 orens, which is a lot. That's nearly all of our money, but there we go. We've got it. And we can sell him Berbicane, Berlice, and Celandine. Bourbacane is the only one that sells for more than 1 oren. That's because there's so little of it on the map. Okay, let's read this. Subterranean plants. A herbarium dedicated to plants that grow underground. The book describes suents and green mould, as well as the methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients from these plants. So there we have it, green mould. Okay. Gosh. I should probably do this more often. So that green mould grows on walls in damp and dark places. Gosh. Get rid. Yeah, there we go. And we definitely don't have any new formulas. Alright, so. Last thing to do. We're going to put that book into our storage.
What?
Oh, there we go. And that beer, so we don't need it. So we managed to get 40 Barghests skulls. My gosh. 40. I'm very surprised by that. That was a good haul. Yeah, 40 death dust. Very nice. We also managed to get 9 ghoul blood. And 6 drowner brain tissue. That was a very good night. But when our Barghest skull stacks end up getting too big, we can throw them in our storage. But we don't need to right now because there's nothing else we're going to be doing during our days and nights while we're grinding. Except for getting those. So.
Want a beating, stranger?
I do indeed. Let's get this done.
I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
Okay. Hey, we're doing about 9 or 10 on average, which is better than we were doing.
You fight like a lass.
Indeed.
No
But that's because we got an extra point into strength since the last time we did our fist fighting matches. So we are hitting a little bit harder.
Chicky.
I do wish these ending cinematics would be a little bit shorter though.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
Who wants to get slapped? No challengers?
Yep,
I'm itching
Okay.
to hit someone.
that's all of those.
This place stinks.
So we should have... Yeah, we've got a little bit of money now. We're back up to at least 100 orens. So now all that's left to do is go to the campfire. See if we can get to this lit one before it goes out. Get an extra one for dexterity. Pick up endurance regeneration, which we're definitely going to need. And we'll get this. Attack from a distance for Igni. We'll meditate until dawn.
No need to rush.
Alright, so our toxicity has gone down a tiny bit. So it does take time for the toxicity to disappear. We still have our cat potion on for the next half hour. But we're not going to need it because it's daytime. During the day I'm just going to do the exact same route. Collecting plants. And then at night I'll do the circuit as I've just shown you. The crypt, the drowners over here, and then back down to the cave to get a suant. And back to the inn for some fist fighting. I'm hoping to do this for a couple of levels. I want to get up to about 6 or 7. And since we're level 5 right now, it shouldn't take me too long. I hope you enjoyed this. I upload episodes 3 times a week, so subscribe and you'll get notified when those go live. Drop me a like and a comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.